Hi everyone, in this video we're going to discuss adapting the course shell to make it your own. You may decide that the CAS course shell isn't exactly how you'd like to see your own class set up, and that's easy enough to fix. Depending on what you want to do, there are a few things I can show you here that are easy to change. The first thing I'll show you is how to customize the menu buttons here on the left. You can edit the names. For example, let's look at modules. You may decide you want it to read weeks. You can do that by clicking here on this down arrow and selecting Rename Link. You can change it to weeks. Hit the little green Accept arrow, check mark, and it's that easy. If you want to create a new button, you can do so by clicking on this top plus arrow or plus sign here. What you want to choose is a content area, a tool link, a web link. These are different areas that you can directly connect this button to. Let's do a content area. We'll just name it Test for now. You want to make it available to users and then hit Submit. And what you'll notice is it has gone down to the bottom of your menu. You will then use this little square arrow and you will drag it up wherever it is you wish that button to be on your menu. Next, let's go inside one of the buttons. Let's go back to the Modules/Weeks button. This is where you can customize those areas by deleting or editing the items. For example, each one of the items that you see here as placeholders, the modules or the weeks are folders, and then if we go within one of those, all of the placeholders you see here are an item. Everything can be either edited or deleted so that you can add what you wish. To edit them for your use, you will select this down arrow here, hit Edit, and within here, this one is specifically learning outcomes. You would come into this edit area, hit Enter, and you would add your learning outcomes here. If you weren't going to, let's cancel that, if you weren't going to use this item at all, instead of clicking Edit, you would click this down arrow and you would click Delete. And so you can either edit or delete any of the placeholder items that we've made available to you within your shell. Lastly, let's just touch on color. Color is important to think about in that not everybody can always see very clearly on their screens due to the different resolutions that they may have on their computer. Also, you may want to take into consideration that some folks have color blindness. So color is important both in design and thinking about accessibility concerns for some of our students. It's best to use high contrast colors and avoid pastels as much as possible. There's a lot of information out there about color and design, but this is the easiest to remember. We will also have a help guide available within the orientation training that touches on some of this in a little more depth. So now that you know how to edit, delete, and move information around, you can customize your course as you wish. Please keep in mind structure and consistency. Students like consistency in being able to find relevant information easily. I hope you found this helpful. Take care.